on the final Styles be champion when we come already face at WrestleMania. Indeed, fate is set of Alexa Bliss, Sarah Logan, or the winner of Roman Reigns versus Heath Slater and Rhino out of retirement, and said he needs to make the call, and of course, and to bring us one more match. And indeed, we're going to kill Elimination Chamber and a huge contest for the Universal title. Of course, Dean Ambrose, Bobby Roode, Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, Daniel Christopherson, and Lars Sullivan all make the cut. And Lars Sullivan looking set to add his name to Raw's already expanding roster with the likes of Johnny Wrestling. It seems that the Raw general manager believes he is worthy of an opportunity like this so quickly after coming in to Raw. So here we go for the Universal title. The piano tunes. The chorus is ready. It is glorious from Bobby Roode.
Chamber match. And is for the WWE Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
And Bobby Roode steps inside the Elimination Chamber for the first time in Universe mode. And of course, the former NXT champion, former United States champion in Universe mode, looking to set himself as the Universal champion. And what a way it would be to set the course. If he were to win tonight, he would shift the balance of power. No one has come close to touching the Universal Champion as of late, and what a man. What an effort it will have to be tonight for him to do it, but surely the man who has silenced critics before could surely change his fate. And imagine WrestleMania with Bobby Roode as Universal Champion. And not to take the phrase, but how glorious would it be for Bobby Roode to walk in with Raw's most coveted prize around his waist. The Roode, one of 5 men contending for the title. Speaking of which, former challenger Dean Ambrose
from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
At WWE Battleground, Dean Ambrose went to war in a last man standing match against who? Against Roman Reigns. Roman at the time was Universal Champion, and Dean Ambrose was left in a pile by his own friends. Tonight it is put up or shut up for Dean Ambrose. Not been seen in too long. And tonight he's got to put his money where his mouth is. Opportunity at the door for the lunatic fringe. Of course, he's been atop the mountain. He knows what it must take. And speaking of which, the first ever Universal Champion in Universe mode.
The challenger, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
The Universal title, which was replaced the former World Heavyweight Championship, and Braun Strowman destroyed Brock Lesnar in Season 1 at Royal Rumble and became the World Heavyweight Champion. He turned that into the Universal title. Had a feud back and forth with John Cena until he fell to The Undertaker. And now the question the Monster Among Men brings. Who's going to not only get these hands, but can he get his hands on the World title and the Universal title? That is the aim of the game and the biggest prize on Raw.
Dozens of the toughest men and women in WWE history have braved this structure, and this combatant
and now
joins their
steps
ranks
forth
tonight.
The Freak, Lars Sullivan, formerly of NXT, has now been acquainted with Monday Night Raw. And it is very simple. The mission is to capture the Universal title. He does that. He becomes the first NXT superstar in history to capture the Universal title in this universe mode.
Elimination Chamber is easily one of the most dangerous matches in WWE.
Give these superstars a lot of credit. They understand the dangers of this match more than
Lars
we do,
Sullivan
yet they still agree to step inside.
brings a whole different meaning of pain to this match. And ladies and gentlemen, well, we talk about being the biggest prize on Raw. Here comes a man who sets the tournament to hold both prizes on Raw, and indeed, Seth Rollins, a former Universal Champion in his own right, looks set to bring the house down and bring the Universal title to his grasp.
Has devised a master plan to survive not only the chamber, but the 5 other superstars awaiting.
And introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the Intercontinental
Corey, what should we
Champion,
expect to see here tonight in this Elimination Chamber match?
The only thing I'm willing to predict in a match like this is complete unpredictability. You just never know what's going to happen inside that demonic structure. This superstar may still be the champion at the end of this, but they will never be the same.
And of course, Seth Rollins will hand the title over to the referee. The Intercontinental title will not be defended tonight because of Rollins' involvement in this match, but he will, of course, still be Intercontinental Champion, but he will start the match, so that gives even more of a precedent.
Fellas, I've been looking forward to this match.
But speaking of which, here comes the man that since the Clash of Champions has been untouchable. And the man from Birmingham brings the Universal title, and I've got to admit, his pace, his ominous has changed over the recent months. His return started so lively with impact and suave. He came back trying to please the fans, and then he took matters into his own hands. Stole Money in the Bank, stole the right from Braun Strowman, who you would believe would be champion at this point. And he has taken Raw into his own hands and fate with it. And what is more ironic as well, you see the lettering on the back, prepare for war. Well, he has absolutely brought war and chaos. I give credit, he has brought opportunity to every opponent he's brought, of course, defeating Mustafa Ali and at Royal Rumble. How about that? When have you ever heard of a major title champion give chance to a cruiserweight? So here we go. Christopherson versus Rollins. There's a float over. There's the counter. And the champion. How about this? We're starting this match off. Intercontinental Champion versus the Universal Champion. There's the back elbow. And then the Enziguri for good measure. And Daniel Christopherson and Seth Rollins have never met in a match like this. Look at this. Is this going to be the sweet kiss sisters Abigail? He's going to pin him already.
Looking for all the glory here. And a kick out. Not yet.
I believed it was enough. There's the snap of the neck. And the champion, the Universal Champion, I'll rephrase that, very assured of himself.
Next entrance getting ready to come
Rollins
out.
gets countered. Rollins counters Christopherson and then gets countered himself. And now Black Mass! Out of nowhere, Black Mass! As we get number 3. Lord Sullivan and number 3. I think that was a 2 count. And now second time the knee strike does work. And now Rollins gets powered out the ring, and now the champion again went for the knee strike. First time, not so lucky. And Sullivan went to power him. And look at that again with a knee strike. Second time. Third time. One of Rollins, and it does still work. And now Christopherson counters inside cradle. Catches Sullivan off guard. 1. Gets a count of 1.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters.
Oh, and Sullivan took his chance and caught the champion on the back of the leg. And Rollins with that fist. And Rollins just beating down the Universal Champion with those chops. And Sullivan getting it out. And here comes entrant number 4 in Bobby Roode. What is Roode going to look for here? He enters a good number. Some damage already been done to Rollins. Lord Sullivan's been handled a little bit. And now the Universal Champion with Rollins recovering and Sullivan down goes after Bobby Roode. What is this? Roode gets countered. Spinning Hurricane Rana. And Rollins with a great drop kick to Sullivan. So now we'll start to see. Whoa, Rollins. Well, he's not finished with the Universal Champion just yet. Northern Light suplex, but not going to go for the pin nose. It's way too soon. Roode and Sullivan now on the outside. And for number 5. Who's it going to be to change the emphasis? Oh, super kick! And a German suplex for good measure. Almost put Rollins out of it. Oh, Dean Ambrose getting the attention of the Universal Champion. And now Christopherson returning the... holds it and just basically puts his forearm in the back of his neck. Great counter by Ambrose. Great counter by the champion. And he just forced it out and wow. What a senton on the outside by the champion.
I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in.
He's in trouble.
What's he looking for here on the outside? Wow! Oranagi on the outside! But not enough just yet to put away. Dean Ambrose needs a little bit more. And here comes the monster among men. And all 6 men now involved in this one. And that was Ambrose just gets shoved straight into. Ambrose with a great counter. Strowman with a cover. Strowman gets a 1 count on the Universal Champion after Dean Ambrose. There's a little bit of damage with that reversal. Strowman countered. Oh, he eats a knee shot. Oh, and Strowman just went over the champion. Sullivan got Roode in the head grip. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, I would have thought these two would have teamed up. I know they've had a couple of issues recently, but not much more since then. They've both been very quiet on the Foreman. Look at that. And Sagari catches Rollins, who thought he was going to get a bit of a break. And Dean Ambrose dropping the knee on Lord Sullivan, but Rollins survives.
Not yet.
Uh-oh, look at this. It could have been custom. Dean Ambrose gets a 2-4-2. Rollins survives.
What is keeping this competitor going? You saw the
Uh-oh.
warrior here tonight.
Sullivan counters. And look at this Look at this. Oh, the freak accident. Another curb stomp. Rollins eats 2 curb stomps too. And disrespect as the champion takes out Seth Rollins. Leaves him bloody, battered, and bruised. Oh, Ambrose with a headbutt. He saw that. Here it comes, the perfect plex.
Is it enough to end this match? All that's left now.
Ambrose thinks it's enough.
Oh my gosh, from what heights? The challenger
Nana kicks out
simply
2.
cannot be denied.
Strowman really trying to take out Bobby Roode on the outside. That's how you're going to do it. What can Ambrose look for here as he works the arm? And now look at this. The freak and the monster among men. Going at it. And now look at that. Dean Ambrose is beating down the champion, perhaps looking for the finish. Went for dirty deeds, perhaps. Uh-oh. Ambrose gets countered. Rainmaker! And Dean Ambrose, 1, 2, takes out. Dean Ambrose survives the Rainmaker. Oh, perhaps went into the face of Black. And Roode intercepted the assault on Dean.
Oh, and he reverses it.
And the clothesline lariat. He thinks that's enough. Bobby Roode puts Strowman into the
Gonna take more to get out of the Ambrose.
went for a snap, and Ambrose was quick enough to move. Strowman and Roode back in the ring. Sullivan back to his feet. Dean Ambrose with momentum. Uh-oh. What's he looking for here? The corner. Oh, fine military press slam by Sullivan. Hit the military press slam by 1. And Bobby Roode has been eliminated. Wait a minute. Strowman from behind. He took the big man off his feet. He couldn't. Dean, what's Dean looking for? Dean Ambrose perhaps looking for the ultimate finish. The champion looks to lock up Strowman. There's a knee strike. Dean, I just said that. Wait a minute. Coup de grace! Coup de grace, Strowman! 1, 2. Strowman survives.
Good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And now Ambrose had enough. Look at this. Tyler Driver! And the Tyler Driver 97, not enough. And Strowman right back to his feet. Braun Strowman right back to his feet. And look at this, had enough. The champion Black Mass! The Tyler Driver Black Mass, no! Strowman. Wow! Braun Strowman will not stay down. Uh-oh, on his shoulders. And shot! 2 injuries! 2, Dean McCoy, Sullivan!
He's got to be running on empty.
Almost to the running power slam!
He needs to change something.
Oh, and Strowman countered it. Dean Ambrose takes down both champion and Strowman. I gotta ask the question, what more does the champion need to do? He's hit the Tyler Driver. He's hit so many big moves in this match, and they have not come off for him.
This is a grueling championship match.
Another champion trying to get to the corner, but Strowman not going to have any of it. Oh, chop block! And the knee strike! And the freak accident! Strowman! Uh-oh, it couldn't be! Moonsault Kyle! 2! Sullivan eliminates Ambrose! Chop block! And Sullivan caught the champ! Uh-oh. Look at the counter by Strowman on his shoulders. Just powering it out. Strowman just really adding insult to injury to the champion. Setting up for perhaps the finish. Oh, what a move! This time the knee strike worked. And look at that, Sullivan hung up in the ropes. Sullivan eliminated. And now Strowman remains. Uh-oh, the go behind. Rainmaker!
Things just went from bad to worse.
Is that it? Is that it? 2! No! Strowman survives the Rainmaker. What more must the champion do to put away the monster among men? He has hit the Tyler Driver. Black Mass. Oh, what a counter to Black Mass. Strowman can't hit with that with a punch of his own. DDT! And now the champion busted open. And kicked out immediately. You gotta give credit to the champ, not giving up. Strowman trying to put emphasis on Black Mass. And no 1, 2, 3. Black Mass retains the title.
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
What a chamber!
That was just one
These
of those matches
men
that the men
put
involved
through
should just be
hell.
proud to be a part of.
Look at
A
that,
legendary
Rollins thought he
performance.
escaped, didn't
This entire
escape.
match was
It
just
took
one big
2
highlight reel,
curb
and I didn't
stomps.
expect anything else.
But the champion
Here's your winner,
retains.
and still WWE
There were no
Universal
underhanded
Champion,
tactics tonight. There couldn't be.
Daniel Christopherson.
And
that's the way to start
perhaps-
off the night. Yeah, the performance
Look at that
put forth in that
that
match tells me
smile.
we're looking at somebody who will
And
someday,
now the seriousness
very
on
soon,
his face
be competing in the main
busted
event.
open.
What a match, and thank you for
The
tuning in as we
champion
come to you
took
live from
everything
Sacramento.
Braun Strowman had to give and was one step ahead of the night. And ladies and gentlemen, we now know Daniel Christopherson will head to WrestleMania as the WWE Universal Champion. But who will face him? Well, I'm being told we're going to have a deciding match
Up next
tonight.
is the long-awaited championship match.
But we've got
taking on some tough
a
competition.
big match coming up for
finally
you
here.
next, because up next, I've just been told, how about this? Could it be Drew McIntyre or Christopher Daniels in a match at WrestleMania? Because Drew McIntyre, these two have now just been put in a match where the winner will challenge Daniel Christopherson. Why? Because Jeff Hardy has been challenged by John Cena. Winner faces the WWE Champion. John Cena wants
The
his
following
opportunity.
contest is scheduled for one fall.
I cannot
And is
believe
for
this
the
Jeff Hardy's
Raw
gonna have to try and
Women's
has put up his championship match, and of course we got out to the Raw Women's match where I'm now being told that Lita will face the winner of this match, and just like as I say that, Alexa Bliss coming out from behind. And how ironic, because okay, it's a drop kick. Sarah Logan's first defense against Bliss. Bliss won by a disqualification after being assaulted by a chair, and now Alexa Bliss trying to sweep a kick. So big implication matches as Logan, it's a snapmare, and now Sarah Logan trying to take advantage before the bell rings, and Lita will face the winner of this match
Knee drop.
or the champion, depending on the result. Alexa Bliss with a clothesline, trying to damage Logan. Tosses her back inside the ring.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match
And
between
now
these two
Bliss.
superstars. The first one to make a mistake.
And now Logan with a counter. Oh, Logan hung up in the tree. Whoa, almost caught out there. Bliss with that backbreaker.
Oh, this is not
And
good
just
at
gonna
all. The
drive the knee home.
focused
So,
attack on the back.
of course, we've just gone from high offense, fast pace, and now these ladies may bring a more slower pace. Let's see what they're gonna do as Bliss throws Logan into the corner. Logan, great counter. Northern Lights bridge doesn't hold it. Not enough damage done just yet. So Lita, the Royal Rumble winner, will challenge the winner of this match as Logan rakes the eyes. Could you imagine that too? Imagine the difference in styles. Logan delivers a chop and Bliss delivers a chop, and then she delivers a running clothesline. So of course Bliss is a high flyer of her own right, small, you know, she has a size disadvantage in most cases, but if Logan look for here, she turns around, great counter by Bliss, not sure where she went for there. Logan this time returns with a lariat. And now Bliss escapes the ring. Oh, went for a move, and Logan caught her with a punch in midair, and now Bliss returns the favor. So, as I was saying, Lita will challenge the winner of this match. It's Bliss looking for here. Takes her around into the cradle. One. Oh, Logan with the Irish whip. She's not interested in. Oh, gets caught up again. Oh, and Bliss this time didn't connect the dropkick in the tree of woe. Caught her on the way down. And now double knees to Sarah Logan. And now, of course, this is going to finish the rivalry. Whoever wins this match is going to go on a WrestleMania. And Sarah Logan trying to move away, and Logan was aware of the positioning. Great ring presence by the recently rookie. Of course, she's been champion, so she's not really much of a rookie as Logan counters. Here comes the Irish whip. Oh, what a knee! Could that have knocked out Bliss? Bliss counters. Swings through, perhaps looking to end this one. Logan counters and kicks out immediately. Bliss is really... Oh, code breaker! Out of nowhere, a code breaker. Michael Cole get it right. And now stomping on the knee. And now Logan believes that is enough. Bliss says no. So what on earth will do here? Bliss with the dragon screw on the leg, and now Alexa Bliss ascends to the top rope. She's gonna take with WrestleMania. Twisted Bliss. 2, 3, and indeed a date with destiny for the one and only goddess of WWE. Try to get a quick victory a couple of times over to that. You see her stomp the leg, but Twisted Bliss, it took one. And now, Lita is Alexa Bliss's next challenge.
Where's this going?
Uh-oh, wait a minute, Alexa Bliss, I don't... What is this message about? Is this... Well, Logan will not get another opportunity at the Raw Women's title. So it's not about that. What is this all about? Is Alexa Bliss gonna send a message? You have to feel like it is. You have to feel that this is a message being sent, and perhaps a warning to her future opponent, because quite frankly, I cannot see any other reason why she is doing this to Sarah Logan. Look at this, perhaps gonna leave her alone. No, the double knees again. There's no need for this, Alexa. And Alexa Bliss has set that chair back up, and she's going to the top rope again. No, not to do what I think she's gonna do. Not to do what I think she's gonna do. Elbow! Elbow with Logan's leg in the chair.
Look at Alexa Bliss. She's feeling it.
And perhaps, just like that, even more reason why Sarah Logan will not be getting a rematch for the title. And well, now, how about this? One man will headline WrestleMania. The other will have to try and find another way onto the card. Drew McIntyre versus Christopher Daniels. And the winner, well, they face Daniel Christopherson. And, well, we've seen Christopher Daniels already attempt to put down his former United Kingdom teammate. Tonight, he looks to earn a second opportunity. And of course, the breaking news as well that Jeff Hardy will face John Cena, with the stipulation that if John Cena wins, he will take Jeff Hardy's place at WrestleMania against the WWE Champion. Jeff Hardy has put his Royal Rumble privilege on the line. Could you imagine what would happen, the impact if John Cena took Jeff Hardy's opportunity? And now the Scottish psychopath. Imagine if he walked into WrestleMania #1 contender for the Universal title.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
And of course, trying to make a big impact. When he debuted, and he has made that kind of impact before. Drew McIntyre looks set to try and headline WrestleMania. And could you imagine the reaction if he won the Universal title at WrestleMania? And of course, I am of course looking for WrestleMania worthy matches.
Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top.
So what will Drew McIntyre prove tonight? Can he put up or shut up on the big stage? Speaking of a man who has done that already, won an open challenge, won the Universal title, and then got cashed in on in a Champions versus Champions match. He looks to set the record straight.
And his opponent, from Dudley, England, weighing in at 320 pounds, Christopher Daniels.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
And forward steps Christopher Daniels. Of course, the insignia on the side of the hood, the coating on the back, and really the outcast of the United Kingdom. He became the first man to win the Universal title, and then jealousy took over, opportunity took over. And imagine if he got his hands one more time on his former best friend. Of course, these two have been sort of rivaling each other since the day, and of course, you can see the difference in statures. Here we go.
Two men, I don't think there's going to be anything
McIntyre suffers the first blow. Oh, McIntyre! He decided to run into Daniels, and Daniels knocked him over. Returned the favor with a clothesline. Look at this. There's the Irish whip. Boom! Another clothesline. Drew McIntyre's power, which is unquestionable. Oh, super kick. German suplex. Not enough. Drew McIntyre, I don't believe, obviously he's coming into this match fighting, gets a counter. That counter, well, his Irish whip gets countered and just tossed back in the ring. Look at the size of Drew McIntyre. Imagine getting just tossed around. You're that size, you're pretty much going to pick up anyone you want. You're the powerhouse as he gets swung back in, and boom, with the bulldog. And the former Universal Champion is having none of it when it comes to his opponent.
The WWE Universe is undoubtedly watching this match. And while I've never competed on a WWE pay-per-view,
oh, what a clothesline.
It's pretty nerve-wracking.
Just the fact that they let you commentate on a WWE pay-per-view is enough, Saxton. I can't imagine
McIntyre's back smash across the back of the ring apron.
Here he goes.
Uh-oh, look at this, the falling. Dark Matter on the outside. McIntyre, though, immediately counters. Perhaps the motivation to be Universal Champion. Uh-oh, and that momentum has been scuffed out. Daniels with a roll-up. Oh, and McIntyre somehow kicks out. Oh no, now the beat down. The beat down on McIntyre. Wait a minute. Daniels wants to put this match away, perhaps. And the Scottish psychopath crawling to the ropes. Oh, what a move! There's the turn around. What a... Oh! Right, gets a little soul!
He's got to do more damage before he can get a free count.
Down soul, 300 pounds over McIntyre's head. What athleticism! Drew McIntyre's body just hanging around lifeless, and look at this, the Dark Matter again.
Nasty STO.
Is this all but over?
You guys are. Did you guys feel that too?
He's looking at it.
Oh, no, wait a minute. No. Oh, my God. Oh! A powerbomb! And a Boston Crab!
Interesting decision here, Corey.
Perhaps trying to make McIntyre pass out.
Wants to inflict some more punishment.
Drew McIntyre and a powerbomb on the floor. And a couple of Dark Matters. Splash! 1, 2. Drew McIntyre survives, and this match continues. And perhaps, as I said, the quest and journey to be Universal Champion. Oh, super kick! German superplex! Oh, and look at that, McIntyre again with the kick out.
No surprise that the sold-out signs went up early
and
on this
now,
one, guys.
Daniels trying to pull this crowd.
You can bet it will be the
Oh,
hottest
McIntyre nowhere! Counter by Daniels. Turns through. Pin! Is he going to catch him out? 2. McIntyre survives. Uh-oh. What's he going to look for here? On his shoulders. Oh!
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
The shoulders are down.
Is that enough? No! McIntyre again survives. He cannot think how to put his opponent away. Here it comes. Guaranteed! McIntyre's face busted open. 2, 3. And we will get the rematch of brothers.
Here is your winner, Christopher Daniels.
Big win here to start the show. If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
And deservedly, what a contest this has been. And we now know. How about this? Daniel Christopherson versus Christopher Daniels, the rematch for the Universal title. And what a performance. Drew McIntyre, I tell you what, his resiliency absolutely put up. And, well, Naomi looks to try and win back the title that was taken from her by the Empress. Of course, the Empress defeated Jacqueline at Royal Rumble for her first defense tonight. She goes in the rematch. Can Naomi defeat Asuka?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And how was it Naomi came so close to winning the Rumble?
Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoyed this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
Glow's like having a night, so it's okay.
Who once beat Naomi in a dance contest?
Oh, no. Don't say it.
I really did.
Did you pull a muscle?
She's got nothing on me.
This is a two-time SmackDown Women's Champion and one of the best all-around athletes in the entire WWE Universe.
But she continues to back everything she's done in the past up with substance here in WWE.
And Naomi looking to... Wait a minute. Asuka storming the ring.
Negotiations have broken down and we now have to...
Oh, backhand!
They couldn't wait to get a hold of each other.
And the Empress just starting the beat down early on Naomi. So what is going on with all these attacks and assaults? And look at this now, a roll up on Naomi. And Asuka with a snap German suplex, and now delivering shot after shot to Naomi. You gotta think she wants to put the former champion with a, look at that side throw. She wants to put her out of her mind. And, well, apparently there's gonna be no way out. Look at this. Now the kicks and the kicks and more kicks. And Asuka with a devastating kick to the side of the skull.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be
and look at Naomi now. Finally, she's able to move out the way. And now the Russian leg sweep. And now perhaps the tide looking to start turning. Naomi with strikes. And I got a counter. And Naomi head scissors. Don't forget the Empress, how she beat Jacqueline to defend her title as well. The unique version of the power bomb. Oh, the kick again. And now wearing it down with the chest. And the strikes and the strikes and the strikes. It's all just repetitive now. You gotta believe Naomi is just being worn down. It's another knee to the face. And another one. And now spinning DDT. And Naomi rolls out the ring. Maybe the only one. Oh, back in the ring she comes. Oh, Asuka counters. Drop toe hold. The Empress swinging DDT. Perhaps knew what she was gonna go for. Enziguri.
She is on fire.
She reverses out of it.
Oh, well, Naomi countering. Big move. Oh, and Asuka missing. And now look at that.
I had a similar experience as you this morning.
Clotheslining her out the ring.
Talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant.
I want Naomi this time. Quick in the ring, Asuka. Slow to react. Inverted DDT by the Empress. What you gonna look for here?
In position for a power bomb.
It couldn't be. Not again. Not again. Same way. She beat Jacqueline. Oh! Naomi denies her the satisfaction.
This can go a variety of different ways.
Oh, wow. Naomi counters. Looks to try and wear down Asuka. Good taste of Asuka's own medicine.
To be expected, though, given the competition she's in.
Turns it around.
The brakes a bit cold.
Uh-oh.
I know exactly.
And now look at that. And the armbar. And Naomi immediately counters the armbar.
I never thought she'd break free from that one.
Now Russian leg sweep. And now the question, what is Asuka thinking? Is she going to end this match? How is she going to do it?
This could be the one that ends her.
Oh, wow. Naomi gets the counter again. Look at the double.
Still feel the glow when the lights are out. And she looked
and
like she
drives
had no
her
chance just a few
right
moments
into the
ago.
mat.
Now Naomi needs the capital. She's countering
Oh,
nicely
got
now.
caught. Get
Yeah, a
caught.
second ago, she was almost
And
done.
drove the leg
Nobody
through.
wants to face Asuka when she's rolling.
And now the armbar. And Naomi in trouble. Now the armbar locked in.
Successfully defend your title.
And she's going to release it. There's a drop kick.
Taking off her feet now.
And perhaps
Many matches down
she
there.
has a specific way in mind of putting Naomi away.
Into the powerbomb.
Powerbomb!
That's not
Elevated powerbomb. 1,
keeping this
2.
competitor going. She kicked out there, but
Naomi survives again.
This might be it.
Uh-oh.
My.
And now perhaps the end.
The Asuka lock.
The Asuka lock and the Empress. Perhaps offer Naomi a way of respect. And Naomi taps. And the Empress
Unreal performance.
has defeated Naomi.
Toe-to-toe.
So the question now, who faces the Empress
Of that one all night long. One of the great
at
WWE
WrestleMania?
matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise.
Went to the well. Look at this, the second powerbomb. The move she beat Jacqueline with, but not enough to put Naomi away.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Asuka!
And the first match of the night comes to an end in
And the Empress
fashion.
defends the SmackDown Women's title.
Tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
And perhaps now the question, who will challenge? Well, up next, how about this? Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Beauty and the Man Beast. And of course, The Rock called his longtime cousin out of retirement to make an appearance tonight, to call him out to help him achieve his goal. And the first time in many years.
Weighing in at 265 pounds.
Now look at this.
And wait a minute! Beauty and the Man Beast immediately assaulting The Rock. Heath Slater and Rhino. And here comes Reigns. And The Rock with a counter. Snapping the arm of Slater. And Roman Reigns and The Rock turning. And now Rhino countering Roman. I didn't expect this from Beauty and the Man Beast, but it's smart strategy. And The Rock countering Slater. Oh, both men going for flying attacks.
Surprising, Byron. Yeah, I'm not really sure why.
Oh, and Heath Slater delivers a drop kick to The Rock. And this assault, look at Roman taking out Rhino. This assault as Rhino now gets the upper hand. And now look at The Rock countering Slater. Just gonna change something. Just need to 4 minutes to edit the settings. Yep. Okay, there we go. Just gotta put it on.
Nasty impact.
And Rhino taking shots at Roman Reigns. Russian leg sweep. We are not underway. The Rock and Roman. I think Rhino's already trying to make it there. And now The Rock in the ring. And Slater in.
Here we go, guys.
And this match is underway. Here we go. Slater going to try to make a tag. And can't do it. Another Rock with a clothesline. And he's Slater with the counter. And what's Slater going to do here? Going to put him up in the corner. Going to try and get his partner in. Rock counters, and he throws Slater along. Trying to make a tag himself, couldn't.
It looks to me like his
What's Slater looking for here?
And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
Oh, there's a snapmare takedown, and The Rock not going to have any of it. Float over, DDT! The Rock that we're used to seeing, and all of a sudden Slater on the retreat. And now The Rock delivering blows and shots to Slater, and now guess what? He's going to throw him to over the top rope.
Wisely
Now The Rock tossing him back in. Now one time going to pick up Slater. Want to make the tag. Here comes Roman Reigns. Holds him up, and Roman with a power shot. And Slater with the media counter. And for version of Samoan dropping. Slater got caught by the real Samoans. And now up, and there's a seismic toss to the side.
A lot of damage has been doled out to Heath Slater.
Slater has been battered, and great counter by Slater. Now throws him into the corner. He's taking a tag to Rhino. Roman counter. Punch.
Slater's going to be singing a little off key.
Oh, wow.
Reigns has identified the target.
Hey, wait a minute.
Stand by.
Spear!
Cut him in half.
This one is over.
And look at this. He's going to admire his cousin's work.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
And Rhino breaks it up, and that's... Oh, The Rock trying to... And... What? Wait a minute! The Rock! Turning on Roman! DDT! And now...
That was impressive, Cole.
And it's The Rock with the reversal.
And now The Rock...
Pulse impact. Heath Slater has him in his sights.
Wait a minute, Slater!
Heath Slater.
He's gonna hit the DDT!
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Hoping to end it here. This is it.
Oh!
What a disgusting way to treat a WWE official. This match is tossed
Beauty
out.
and the Man Beast have beaten The Rock and Roman Reigns. And The Rock betrayed his own cousin. The Rock betrayed Roman Reigns with a chair shot. Not to mention what more. And up next, well, it is put up or shut up time. Jeff Hardy versus John Cena. If Jeff Hardy loses, John Cena will main event WrestleMania.
Oh, man. The excitement level just went through the roof in this arena. One half of Team Extreme.
The charismatic enigma about to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Royal Rumble winner in Jeff Hardy.
Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy.
Defeated 29 other men. And number 30. And practically his career could skyrocket. But here's a man of honor and said he would accept any challenge. And John Cena came out and said, I want a chance at WrestleMania. I want your chance at WrestleMania. John Cena said he wanted to be WWE champion again. Jeff Hardy says, come through me. And you can hear the boos in the crowd as well from the upset that Jeff Hardy is defending this stipulation.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
I say it all the time, and I mean it. The greatest of all time, John Cena, 16-time world champion.
And well, here steps John Cena. You think that perhaps he would have had enough,
I believe the most polarizing
but he looks to steal Jeff Hardy's opportunity at WrestleMania, and the boos echoing around the crowd. Here we go. Oh, John Cena went straight up against counter. Jeff Hardy with the drop kick. And some of the crowd very vocal on Cena's side. Hardy gets another drop kick. Jeff Hardy trying to quicken the pace. Cena with the counter. This will be a testament to both men. Oh, Hardy counter. I mean, both men the veteran. Jeff Hardy more so than Cena. You want to think Hardy's career started back in 1990s. Cena's back in 2000 odds here in WWE. So almost a different decade, different generation between these two. Jeff Hardy puts Cena in the corner, but of course, oh, and the referee gets taken down. And Jeff Hardy took a step back to see what he perhaps looking to go a little extreme. But of course, this is the opportunity to face the WWE champion at WrestleMania.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Cena dumped unceremoniously out the ring. Hardy, oh, taking all the risks to put John Cena down. And that may be the only way you beat John Cena. Cena though throwing Hardy back in the ring, cross body, hooks the leg.
And Cena pops the shoulder up.
He just powered out there, Cole. Head scissors applied. Ooh, look at this.
And now the head scissors applied, just wearing down John Cena. Jeff Hardy calling on the fans. What's he gonna look for here? Here it comes. Here comes the twist. And perhaps, believe that could be enough. One. A count of one. But against John Cena, some more work still to be done by Jeff Hardy. But he's not going to just give up after one twist of fate. And now the atomic drop.
That'll have you walking funny.
Now Jeff Hardy perhaps going to goes to the second rope and a splash.
Wow.
So Jeff Hardy not taking too many, has taken one risk already. Gonna go for this dropping the leg. Beautiful move there. Oh, Cena counters. Oh, and Cena hit a drop kick of his own. Wow. And Jeff Hardy and Cena now back and forth with the bombs, and Cena throwing him back in the ring.
Had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Now Hardy with the counter, and Hardy gets countered by Cena counters. What's Cena looking for here? Oh, net breaker! John Cena well, he's turning this match on its head because Jeff Hardy looked pretty dominant early on.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Uh-oh, is this the springboard? Fire! Is that enough to put Hardy away? And now he's looking for, you can't see me. John Cena perhaps looking to turn this match around, hooks the cover.
This one's far
Kicks out at
He
one.
showed up here tonight for a fight.
So
That's
both men have hit
what we are
signatures,
When this
not
guy's
yet
on,
finishes, but
look out.
look, John Cena looks to change that story on the shoulders. Hardy, Impaler,
Barely getting out of the
and
way.
straight back up, and Cena, and John Cena, when it hit the AA, went for the fisherman, Hardy Tyler. Hardy, caught him behind, too. He got him!
Oh my God, he's done it.
Jeff
He's done
Hardy
it.
got Cena off the go behind.
And here's a look back at some of the
Wow!
action from the previous
You've
match.
seen his own momentum,
Hope everybody at home set
Hit
those
the
DVRs
twist.
because that was a match you're
but
going to
that
watch
wasn't the
again
twist.
and again
Watch
and
this.
again.
This is the
Epic.
5-knuckle shuffle. This was the counter that started off into the Impaler. Watch
Wow.
Cena straight
I
back
haven't
up.
seen a match like that
Cena
in a
bounced up
long
again.
time. I might go home
Got
and watch a
caught on
replay.
the roll
It was
through,
that good.
and Jeff Hardy has defeated John Cena.
Kicking off the night with an impressive
John
victory.
Cena can, well,
That's the type of
he
action we're gonna
challenged
get all
Jeff
night long.
Hardy
I can't wait
to this
see the
match
rest of
for
the
his
card
position
unfold.
at Royal
We'll
at
be back
WrestleMania.
just at the beginning, folks.
Jeff Hardy,
Stay tuned for
well,
more great action.
no offense, Jeff Hardy did what anyone would do, and that is keep the WrestleMania opportunity. And now, the main event. The Elimination Chamber, 6 men, want to headline WrestleMania. They will now know that Jeff Hardy awaits them in the main event. But the question has to be, can AJ Styles go from coast to coast and headline WrestleMania?
This sadistic brainchild of Eric Bischoff has determined champions, set WrestleMania main events, and settled a lot of grudges.
And now The Miz looks
the
set.
challenger, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Can The Miz go to WrestleMania as WWE Champion? If he does, he must go through the chamber,
It's
but his
Elimination
odds
Chamber
look
time,
better than
guys.
others
Are
because he
you
enters
ready?
the
You should know
pods.
better than to ask me that, Colt. I'm always ready for the
But
elimination
of course,
chamber. I just hope these
how
six
does
superstars
his
are ready because
how does
this
his
will be
viewing
about
of this
as brutal
match
as it
stand?
gets.
Miz hasn't had a big match in a while, but he's still proven himself out there, going after the Intercontinental US titles, tag titles. Of course, at the Royal Rumble really put himself in the picture before being eliminated.
You gotta
So
wonder
now,
what's going through this
what
superstar's
will The
mind
Miz
inside that ominous
do?
structure.
Is he prepared to win the chamber? What is the ultimate game plan for The Miz?
Take 6 of WWE's hungriest stars, add tons of unforgiving steel,
And well, speaking of a man, the man that took on AJ Styles insulted him and then felt the wrath moments after attacking from behind and really insulted the integrity of the WWE Champion, in AJ Styles' word. He believed that Daniel Bryan had no respect for what had come before him in that title match. And of course, that's why Daniel Bryan got humiliated as he did. How will he do inside the chamber? Takes a look at The Miz. He knows The Miz. He knows what The Miz is capable of. How will the man from Aberdeen, Washington cope, though, in this kind of match?
Guys, I was in the arena when the Elimination Chamber debuted in 2002.
But it's today, of all days, why? It's Rusev Day! And imagine the result if this man were to headline WrestleMania. And he did it as WWE Champion.
There's only one holiday worth celebrating 365 days a year. You know what that is, Byron?
I don't know. What is it, Corey?
It's Rusev Day.
Here it is.
What an
Indeed, happy
intimidating
Rusev
sight
Day
this
to
chamber
all,
must be
and
for
to all
these
an
competitors.
enjoyable evening as Rusev descends to the ring. And of course, he was one of the first challengers to challenge AJ Styles back at the start of this event. All the way back at Extreme Rules, Rusev had two opportunities and didn't make them all count. But let's see what Rusev will do tonight.
The very exclusive club of
And
22
well, we will
Elimination
definitely
Chamber
have a
winners will
different
another
start
member for this match.
where the champion
100+
enters
competitors
first.
falling prey to this structure
AJ
will go
Styles
far larger
enters
tonight.
from a pod. So what damage could he walk into when he enters the pod? It has been a reign. There's got
And
9
introducing
pay-per-views
the
in the
champion
making.
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Where champions have come and gone and fallen, one champion in WWE main roster has remained the same.
There is no way
AJ
around it. That's just what
Styles.
happens when you agree to step foot inside the
Forget the
Elimination
Universal
Chamber.
Champion, that's changed. The Intercontinental title, that's changed. The United States Championship, that has changed. The women's titles have changed. The tag team titles have changed. And the NXT titles have all changed. AJ Styles surrenders the WWE title to enter his pod. And that will mean that 2 men before will get to beat down. But how many more men will enter before Styles does? And of course, how will that affect his in-ring presence as well? How about this? Samoa Joe
entering the Elimination Chamber.
SmackDown's best being picked out for this one.
Would you look at the size of this structure, guys? It's almost hard to believe that it fits in this arena.
And Michael, I don't know how long it took to construct this thing, but I do know that it had to take an enormous team of engineers and steelworkers.
And Samoa Joe, well, his first opportunity to become WWE Champion. And what a way to get inside a structure I believe fits Samoa Joe down to T. And look at that, just taking a little look around the ring. Not intimidated at all, but look at that presence in front of you. Samoa Joe now awaits the final man, and we will begin the main event. One of these men is going to headline WrestleMania. One of these men is going to face Jeff Hardy, the Royal Rumble winner.
For 16 years, this structure has played host to WWE's
And here it
greatest
comes.
warriors.
Y2J, Chris Jericho. And if ever a man looked to steal the show, more than Shawn Michaels, more than anyone else, Chris Jericho looks for one more chance at becoming the WWE Champion. And how about this for star-studded main events at the No Way Out Enter the Chamber, and we're gonna get Chris Jericho versus Samoa Joe to kick off the Elimination Chamber. Two of those technical wrestlers in the history of this business. Of course, Joe has the power, but Jericho's experience as well, his speed.
The structure itself is filling it with 5 hungry competitors, all gunning for you.
Another question Jericho must answer as Joe, look at this, takes a look at the WWE Champion behind him. The question now, as these two men are about to lock up, here we go. Oh, Joe and straight now, Jericho with chops and chops and chops. Joe retaliates, Joe with a whip. Oh, there's the, oh, there's the Enziguri in the corner. Now Jericho with a counter.
Right across the back of the neck.
The Enziguri. And now look at that, the snap. Suplex by Samoa Joe, and now just stomping on Jericho, and Jericho counters and delivers the shot back to Jericho, and look at these two trading move for move.
Inside this arena here tonight for this huge
back and forth we go with these two. Who is number 3 and going to enter these already? These two going back and forth. Jericho gets the upper hand. Here comes Daniel Bryan.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
You're absolutely right, Michael.
And now look at that, Joe hung up on the rope. And now we're going to get to see Jericho versus Daniel Bryan. Not since NXT time have we seen this kind of matchup. Now Daniel Bryan with a German, with the version of the German. And look at this, Bryan and Joe going at it. And look at these 3 very technical stars all throwing punches.
That maybe what puts him over the top.
Who's coming out next? Who is it?
The double leg.
He's going for it if he can step through.
And Jericho turn him over. There it is, it's locked in.
And here comes Rusev and Joe countering the walls of Jericho. And now the question is, these two, as 4 superstars begin to get picked off, what is going to be the outset of each man looking to wear down their opponent?
But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
Oh, Joe dropping Bryan on his back. Rusev not gonna get outpowered by Chris Jericho. And now Joe with a superplex. Going after a powerbomb, a pure powerbomb from the outside. And now Bryan touched on the Uranagi. 3, 2, 1. Here comes.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Here comes The Miz, and really opposite, just like the opening match. We kick off. Bryan in the Cotina clutch powers to the headbutt.
Clearly looking to cut off the flow to the
And
Colorado.
Miz going after Jericho. Don't know how wise that is, but then again, you got to go for someone. So he puts the cover. Gets nothing, and Bryan has turned the fight on Samoa Joe.
Jarring impact.
The challenger not in a great place. This very well may be too much for him to handle.
The elimination chamber
Now,
is not a match
5 men are in the champion still to come.
This punishment is much of a surprise to him. He knew exactly what he's getting.
We're about to get another one.
Here it comes, AJ Styles about to enter.
Grief. And a slam.
Here he comes.
He wants no part of the outside.
And now Styles goes right after Rusev. Oh, drops it with the brainbuster. And Styles and Bryan, they're going to pick up where they left at TLC. Bryan not forgetting the absolute humiliation as he gets dumped into the pod. Rusev, though, going after Bryan. And he's going to get a shot here. German suplex to Rusev.
There's a pin now. Rusev quickly getting the shoulder up. Too soon.
And Samoa Joe has been eliminated. I missed that out of the corner of my eye. Joe eliminated. And back suplex delivery. As Styles goes to the top rope. Oh, and a drop an elbow. And Bryan caught Rusev, who was distracted. How about this? Styles delivering shots to Jericho. These two started up AJ Styles' first main rivalry. Oh, look at this. Bryan eliminates Rusev. And now we're down to 4. And Bryan with a counter. Styles with a shot of his own. Rolls in through. Calf crusher.
Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment.
Perhaps gonna put Bryan in trouble. Miz has got Jericho in the Jericho taking his time in the corner, just throwing Miz at the ring. Hooks the cover. Bryan hanging in there. Uh-oh, Daniel Bryan countered. Knew what was coming. Wolves of Jericho on the outside.
This is Jericho's chance.
Miz counters. Bryan counters. Everyone going for something. Bryan counters again. Uh-oh. Bryan counters. Drop kick delivers. Miz looking for the DDT. But now AJ Styles clutch. On Bryan, Jericho kicks out. 2. Bryan kicks out.
How did he do that?
Skull-crushing finale. Uh-oh. And now, perhaps, 2, 3, phenomenal forearm! And Miz is going to pin Bryan. And now Miz and Styles with an out of it, Daniel Bryan on the ground. Drop kick to Miz. Miz eliminated Jericho. That timing. Styles is annoyed. There's a drop kick to Jericho. Daniel Bryan survives because of that timing. Uh-oh. Got caught. Styles with a clothesline. And now the Miz and Styles gonna lock up.
I can't help but wonder if
there's a knee shot.
It might be cliche, but it's true here.
Putting through, Miz countered. Oh, counter Bryan. There's one to the corner. Got Miz. Back suplex. Went for a drop kick on Bryan, but couldn't get it. This time a drop kick on Daniel Bryan does connect.
And gentlemen, the Miz may be fading away here.
And now the Miz.
Looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match.
Styles, wow. Went for a shot on Bryan. Bryan gets countered.
Sooner than later. Oh boy, he is
and driven outside the ring. Miz throwing. Oh, went for the corner shot. Everyone going for huge moves. On the shoulder. Hoshi to Hoshi.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
And Styles looks for a snap suplex. And now Bryan. Uh-oh. Bryan gonna eat the DDT.
This one's over, guys.
Is The Miz going to put away Daniel Bryan?
Championship on the line. Never say that.
Not enough.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Oh, Carter rolls with AJ Styles. Couldn't catch The Miz.
Oh, what a boot.
Delivers one more drop kick. And now calling for Bryan to get up. It is almost who do you want to get rid of more? Hoshi on the back of the neck.
We're going to crown a new champion.
If it doesn't end the match,
Rolls him through. Miz is going to stand back and watch. Don't blame it. Miz going to try and capitalize. Oh, counter drop kick by Styles.
Very difficult position to be in right now. Yeah,
Uh-oh, and now Styles hits the ropes. And now Bryan's got the lapel lock. Yes, lock in. He's going to take out The Miz.
Let me tell you, that's
Miz
a
taps.
serious injury.
The Miz taps out. And now Bryan and Styles. Northern Lights. Went for the kicks, but not good enough. Styles gets thrown over to the corner.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
AJ Styles counters Bryan's Irish whip. Now what's he going to look for here? Both men top rope. Styles. Hurricane Rana. And perhaps Styles not thinking it's over just yet. Or he is. Calf crusher to seal the deal.
That should do it.
That is exactly
He worked on Bryan earlier. Styles makes Bryan submit. AJ Styles will face Jeff Hardy at the showcase of the Immortals. And what a contest.
That was just one of those
Gotta
matches
say, look
that
at
the
this.
men involved
Bryan
should just
broke
be
out of the
proud to be
Coquina
part of.
clutch.
A legendary performance. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable
Jericho getting on
WWE
submission.
action. Ladies and gentlemen, you
Of
just
course,
got a taste
3
of the
eliminations by
unbelievable
Quick.
kind.
Here is
Got
your
caught
winner,
out.
and still WWE Champion, the phenomenal
And now
AJ
it
Styles.
falls to Jeff Hardy at WrestleMania to do what no one else has done.
How in the world they're gonna
Take
follow
the
that?
WWE title
Thank you for tuning in as we
from
come to you live from
AJ
Sacramento.
Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DCH Predicts. This has been No Way Out, the Elimination Chamber. We will see you next time for WrestleMania.